Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, if you can't tell from my plain face, I'm going to be doing a try-on of the mini Norvina Volume 1 palette from ABH. Now, I originally actually filmed a first impressions with this palette, and unfortunately the footage it was blurry, it wasn't good, so I deleted it, decided not to post it. So I'm going to film another video with this. So I guess this is a tutorial, but I kind of feel like it's too fancy of a word for what I'm about to do. But we're going to get into this palette. Now, I did swatch this palette in my Ulta and Sephora haul. I'm gonna swatch it again for the video, but if you didn't see that video, you should go ahead and check it out. Here is the color scheme of the palette, and I actually just ordered the mini volume 2. That should be here soon. This is the volume 1, and then if they make a volume 4, there's like a 100% chance I will buy it. But let's go ahead and swatch her. Okay guys, so I have the swatches right here. So those are all our swatches. Started with this shade and went down, so you can kind of see the swatches. There are the swatches. They swatch very pigmented, and I have to say these shadows are really nice. The one thing I'll say about the shimmers, and you can kind of tell in these swatches, is that they are just a little bit kind of crumbly, I would say. Can you guys see that? Especially with that gold one right there. But they're very, very pigmented. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on our eyes today. All right guys, I got my headband on, looking super attractive. I tried to get the swatches off and they're still kind of on there, so that just shows you the nice staying power they have. I do have the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer on today, and I'm also testing out this Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. I already put this on. I guess I could have put it on for this video because it is a first impressions. I'll show you real quick, just like the up close. So far, I really like it. I put this on around 10. It's now 4, so it's been on for around 6 hours, and it's doing pretty well. It is creasing just a little bit around my eyes, but I think it's looking pretty good overall. And I did notice just a little bit in my nose. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see that? It's like just starting to build up a little bit, but it's not too bad. And I'm not even sure if that's 100% the foundation or the powder I put on, because I also put on this e.l.f. powder that I just recently started trying out. It's like probably my 3rd time trying it out. I noticed under my eyes looked bad, and I took it off, put my Laura Mercier powder on, and you can see like it looks perfectly fine under my eyes. It's just here, and I know I put that powder there, so I'm thinking it might be the powder, not the foundation. Okay guys, so let's get into the palette. Now, typically, if you've been watching some of my videos, I'll try to use every shade. I'm not gonna do that today. I did that for the original video. I don't feel like doing that. Probably still gonna use a lot of shades, but I'm not guaranteeing every shade today. So I'm gonna go into the bottom purple shade, and I'm gonna put this on the crease. And I think these shadows are just really nice and blendable. They're very, very pigmented, I have to say. I'm really liking them. Every time I've used them, they've just looked really beautiful. I actually had it on for a video. I might have mentioned it in that video. I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. Okay, now I'm gonna put another shade in the crease. I'm thinking, let's do the lighter purple shade that's next to it. So we have kind of a little purple ombre going in on my eyes, you know? I think that looks cute. And I'm using this to get some of the color off. All right, now I wanna go onto the lid. So I wanna put this middle shade on and like pack it on the lid. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Firma brush, and I'm gonna go into this dark purple shade, also in the bottom row. And I'm gonna use this to darken up the outer corner and the crease a little bit, and we're just gonna add just a little bit more dimension to this look. And I'm just patting it on really at the outer corner and then just blending it into the crease. This is a more of a precise crease brush, so that's what's gonna give you really the more dimension. You kind of get the nice ombre, as you can see in this eye still, but this one is really what's gonna add that dimension, and that's what I really want. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye now. Okay, so as you can see, I darkened that up. I'm probably gonna end up putting a little bit more concealer on underneath, just because, as you can see, it's getting a little messy. So now I wanna lay on this middle glittery shade. I'm gonna use this Complex Culture Packer brush. We'll see how this does, and then if I need to use my finger, I will. I just like to avoid using my finger at all costs. I also really like that this little mini palette has a mirror. I think it's just super adorable. I always use eyeshadow palette mirrors, just like using the eyeshadow mirrors, because I just feel like I can get much more closer up and just see what I'm doing more than I can with a regular mirror. It's not exactly what I want. I'm gonna go ahead, do it to the other eye, and then I'm gonna probably go back and use my finger. Okay guys, normally I don't show you my other eye, but I started pressing it on instead of like wiping it on, and pressing it on like and almost like stippling it in a way is giving me a lot more of the effect that I want with the brush. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna use this crease brush again real quick, and I'm actually gonna go into the pink shade. I'm gonna just take this and I just wanna like dab it a little bit right here onto the outer portion of the lid, and I kind of want to blend it into the crease just a tad. I'm not 100 if this is gonna work out the way I'm envisioning it, but we're gonna find out. And on the other eye, and again just laying it in between. I think this is working out really well. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the middle shade again, and I'm actually gonna use this brush, and I just want to really pack it on there. So real quickly, I'm just gonna clean up under my eyes a tad, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the lower lash line. Okay guys, so I just cleaned up a little bit underneath my eyes. I think I pretty much got everything. It's a little brighter under my eyes right now. Put some eyeliner on, and then we're gonna put the eyeshadow on. I wanted to show you guys this. This was the Real Her eyeliner. I got this in my Ipsy, so I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. We'll see how it does. I did this in my last try on video with the pure eyeliner, and it showed up really pigmented like how this is right now, but it didn't last in my waterline during the entire video. Normally I wouldn't do a black waterline with the type of look I'm doing today, but I really wanted to test this eyeliner out and just see how it looks. So now I'm gonna take this little shader brush. I think I'm gonna take the dark purple shade on the bottom again and put this on just the outer portion of my eye under the waterline. That's just the outer portion. Take this again, and I want to take the peachy shade that's up at the top. I really like this shade, and I'm going to put this underneath the rest of it. All right, and then we're gonna go into the gold shade, and I'm gonna use that as a highlight. So I only didn't use 2 shades in the palette. I mean, I figured I'd use most of the palette, and I'm just using that tiny little shader brush that I used underneath my eye, because I really want to just get everything perfect. Probably blend all of this out in like a minute or so. I have to say, definitely knock your brush off with the shimmer shades, because those ones in particular have a ton of pickup. You're gonna get it everywhere if you don't knock off that pigment. I'm gonna take my little complex culture brush, and I'm just gonna try to kind of blend everything in. I don't like having any harsh lines in my eyeshadow look. This is more soft glam, so I want everything to just not be quite as subtle. Man, I really wish I hadn't put that black eyeliner on right now. I might look okay once I put mascara on, because I have really light eyelashes. These are the eyes. I'm really liking how they look. So what I think I'm gonna do now is go ahead and finish the look. We'll be back for final thoughts. Hey guys, I'm back, and I have the finished look. So I used this Winky Lux S'mores palette for my contour and my highlight shades in the palette. I did do a review video featuring that, so check it out if you haven't already. I did try out this Tarte mascara. This is my second time using this Tarte mascara. For the lips, in the same order, I got the mini Norvina palette. I have the Dose of Colors Liquid Lip and Bury Me Too. I got this from Ulta though, not Sephora. And I also have on this e.l.f. lip gloss in Electric Lemonade on my lips. It's actually just a clear, cool toned gloss. It is not at all light blue like it looks, and it smells really good. It smells exactly like lemonade. My final thoughts on the shadows. Now, this is the 3rd time I've worn the palette. Like I said, I really like it. Let me get real close. Okay. Sorry if I'm shaking the table, but like, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, sure, I might have a little bit of creasing, but that could just be the concealer. This is the underneath part, as you can see. Now, I do want to point out the eyeliner that it's already gray. It's no longer that vibrant black that it was. It's pretty gray right now, which I don't mind, but if you're looking for a really black liner, this is already turning gray. It went on very black, but it's not anymore, so I just wanted to note that. I'm really happy with this eye look. I think it looks really good. So if you guys are interested in the palette, definitely pick it up. Right now, it's on sale at Sephora for $14.50, and I think the volume 1 is also on sale at Ulta for $14.50. Definitely check it out if you are at all interested. I'm going to be having the volume 2 come in soon. When I get that, I am going to do a first impressions video with that palette, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. Overall, I really like the palette. The shades are very blendable. Like I said, this is my 3rd time using it, but I'm really liking it. Let me know down in the comments below if you have tried the mini ABH palettes, if you've gotten the full-size Norvina palettes. I would love to hear about it, what your thoughts are. Let me know if you liked the look I created. I mean, if you didn't, just don't be mean about it, I guess. That'd be nice. That's the final look. I'm really happy. Before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button if you are into beauty related content. That is all for today, guys. So stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good one.